Music stole my purpose, and it was all my fault. I chased fame over fans, obsessing over streams instead of connection, until I lost my why. But then something unexpected saved me from giving up. Stick around to see how working in funeral service changed my music and my heart forever. I'm Nathan Morris. Today I'm sharing a story I've kept quiet for too long, probably. Music. It's been my life, it's been my passion, it's been my dream. But somehow, somewhere along the way, I've lost sight of why I started it in the first place. I got caught up in the selfish game of the music industry all over again, just like I did in 2010, chasing likes and streams and fame instead of real connection. It left me empty, questioning if I should even keep going. But then working in funeral service back in 2010, that opened my eyes to a different kind of purpose, one that inspired my music in ways I never even expected. In this video, I'm going to take you through how I lost my why in 2010, how funerals helped me find it again, and the struggle I still face to stay true to that purpose. Let's dive in. When I started making music, it was about expression, connecting with people through my story, getting it off my chest even. But the music industry, it's a machine. I found myself obsessing over the numbers. How many streams did my last song get? Why aren't my Spotify listeners growing? I'd spend hours checking analytics, running ads, trying to make it big. I remember one night recently after a song that I poured my heart into got barely any plays. I just sat there feeling like a failure. I wasn't writing for fans anymore. I was writing for validation. I lost my why, my guiding light, the reason I picked up and started writing in the first place. Fame became the goal. It wasn't connection anymore. And that drained every ounce of joy that came from my craft. I was ready to quit. But then a completely different world showed me what true purpose looks like. It was around this time in 2010 I started working in funeral service. I thought it would just be a job to pay the bills, but it became so much more. I saw raw, unfiltered human emotion every single day. Families in their darkest of moments, they were leaning on each other. I witnessed true selflessness, showing up for others when they couldn't necessarily stand on their own. And one day, I helped a family say goodbye. And as I watched them find peace through shared memories, music even, something clicked. This wasn't about me anymore. It was about them. That inspired my music and life in a new way. I realized it's about you over me. And I wrote this song called Breakthrough, and it wasn't to shine, but to heal. It was about loss, resilience, showing up for others, just like I saw in those funeral moments at the funeral home. Writing Breakthrough felt like it was rediscovering the purpose. Listening to it rediscovers, reminds me all over again. But the music industry's pull, it's strong. And I still fight to hold on to the why. Even after finding inspiration in funeral service, the music business keeps dragging me back to ego. I'll catch myself refreshing my streams, comparing myself to others, wondering if I'm big enough yet. I mean, how can I build a movement that way? A real connection with fans, with people, when I've spent so long chasing lights over hearts? I mean, I'm trying to find my why again. It's almost a daily attempt to focus on music that matters, connection that matters, like my song Breakthrough. Some days I feel like I'm getting there, writing songs for the right reasons, doing what I do for the right reasons. There are other days I slip back into these old habits. It's this battle. But seeing how funeral service taught me selflessness, it keeps me grounded. I want my music to be this space and place where people, they feel seen and not just a tool for my own glory. That's not what life is about, people. Music, it stole my purpose when I let fame take over, or attempts at it. But funeral service, that's what showed me what selflessness even looks like. It's weird, but it's reshaping my why all over again. I'm still learning to balance the industry's pull with the need to connect, to heal through songs like Breakthrough. I know you're probably chasing a dream, but I want you to ask yourself, what's your why? I want to hear it. Comment that below, especially if you're in music. What drives you to create it? I want to talk about it. And if this story resonates, please give it a like, subscribe, and follow for more on music, finding meaning in life. I've got more to share. Authenticity wins every time. I appreciate you watching something that's so personal. If you want to hear more about my music journey or songs like Breakthrough, be sure to check out my playlist. I'm linking it below. Hit that subscribe button. Be sure to follow. I've got more stories coming your way. I will see you in the next video. Do not lose sight of your guiding light. I'm telling you, it's people over fame every day.